all starts with you. How do you treat yourself? How do you carry yourself? Because I'll tell you what, if you're cussing all the time, more than likely the people that are around you or the family members, friends, whatever, they're going to be accustomed to that. And they're going to know, oh, I can cuss around this person. And guess what? I can cuss around his kids. I can cuss around his wife. I can... on the track. Welcome to the Common Podcast, where we speak upon common sense and realize it really isn't that common. All right, guys, so check it out. We have a rather shorter episode today. I think you guys are already getting the gist of what's going on here. I have a full-length show where I have an interviewee. That usually is about an hour and a half, depending on the guest and the topic. And then I have one of these where I just kind of sit down and choose a topic that I'm extremely passionate about and just speak uninterrupted. So I want y'all's feedback on that. Do y'all like the longer versions of those? Of the podcast, or do y'all like these? It's not that I'm gonna stop either or, but I just kind of want to see where y'all stand on, the content side. It'd be great to, get that interaction with y'all and see what y'all enjoy. Two more things before I get into today's topic. One, by the time that y'all are watching or hearing this podcast, I will be getting ready or I will be gone on vacation. I will be leaving for about a week, but I will be having a show ready for y'all next week, so you will not miss out on content. But I would appreciate if y'all can wish us some safe travels, my wife and I, and just pray that we go and come in one piece. That way I can get back to making these common podcasts. Last thing, the big news that was supposed to launch this week, it had to get pushed back until I come back. So the big news, I'm not going to hold y'all off anymore, is that I have formulated a team, and we are now going to be the Common Podcast. It's not just going to be me anymore. I got a new co-host. I got a camera guy. I got someone who's going to be behind the scenes controlling the computer. All these, I'm extremely excited, but we didn't want to rush anything. We want to iron things out. We want to make sure that everybody's on the same page here. And we're just super excited, all four of us. But we want to make sure that we get things done right and that we all have the same vision, that we go into this strong. All right, guys, I'm not going to waste any more time because that was a pretty lengthy intro. But today's topic is going to be revolved around respect, more specifically, true respect. So really quickly, I want y'all to take 3 to 5 seconds in y'all's head and ask yourself, what does true respect mean to you? If you can define it. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. True respect goes unspoken. I'm going to say it one more time. That way y'all digest that. True respect goes unspoken. If you have to say that you deserve respect, chances are you don't really deserve the respect. If you have to say, I'm the boss, chances are you probably never really deserve that position. If you have to say, I'm the man of the house, or I wear the pants in the relationship, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you don't. That's just the way it works. Respect goes nonverbal. It's a character. It's a bunch of characteristics that build your character that determines your respect. True respect is presence and essence. It's not just having a position. It's not just meaning that you're older than someone. A lot of people get confused. A lot of people think that if you're older than someone, they should automatically listen to you and they should automatically be your servant. That's how people think respect should be, but it's not. Okay, I tell everybody in my inner circle, and everybody in my inner circle know that I'm extremely passionate about respect. I tell her, when I meet someone new, you have 100% of my trust. You have 100% of my respect. I am extremely optimistic. Okay. But the time after that determines whether you're going to keep that respect or whether you're going to lose it. You have to show me that you're worthy of it. If you're a liar, if you steal, all these things, that bar, figuratively speaking, begins to go down. You start to lose my respect, but just by the way you carry yourself, right? There's a statistic done, if y'all can check it out online if y'all don't believe me, but 93% of communication is non-verbal. What does that mean? That means every time you have a conversation with someone, or you get into an interaction with someone, 93% of what y'all interacted, or the interaction, the 93% was picked up off of not even what you said. So everything that this person thinks about you is only 7% of what you said. It's about how you carry yourself. And even furthermore, the more that you get to know someone, you start to see their true colors. Because I'll tell you what, even when you think people aren't watching you, believe me, they are watching you. Everything done in the dark soon comes to light. I promise you that. I promise you that. And I can prove that respect goes unspoken. Okay, so I'll give an example. I was having this conversation about respect with a couple of my friends and family members the other day, and I asked one of my family members, my uncle, specifically, and I told him, when I step into a room, it doesn't matter what branch of the family it is, I asked him, do I not get a certain sense of respect? Doesn't the demeanor in the room change when it comes to me? And he said yes. And I said that has nothing to do with verbal. I didn't step into the room and be like, guys, I'm here. Y'all need to respect me. No, that had nothing to do with that. It all has to do with my character. It all has to do with, you know what? This person respects himself. So automatically, to respect that person. And it goes a lot further than that. If you want people to respect your spouse, if you want people to respect your children, if you want people to respect your family, it all starts with you. How do you treat yourself? How do you carry yourself? Because I'll tell you what, if you're cussing all the time, more than likely the people that are around you, or the family members, friends, whatever, they're going to be accustomed to that. And they're going to know, oh, I can cuss around this person. And guess what? I can cuss around his kids. I can cuss around his wife. You know what I mean? How do you carry yourself? How do you want people around you to treat? How do you want, the people outside of your family line to treat the people inside of your family line? Think about that. I bet y'all never thought about that. Respect for me is one of the biggest things, right? And it all goes down to the way you treat yourself. It all starts with you. I promise you that. So if you're looking for respect, if you're wondering why somebody doesn't respect you, somebody doesn't treat you, or doesn't talk to you a certain way, look in the mirror. Check yourself out. How do I treat myself? How do I carry myself? Is it done with the utmost respect, or not so much? Are you one to cuss? Are you one to be lazy? Are you one to just not get things done? Well, the chances are the people around you are not going to take you seriously. That's just the way it is. Going back to the age, a lot of people, they get it confused. I'll tell you what, from my standpoint, I do not care if you are older than me. I do not care if you have a higher position than me. I don't work that way. I don't function that way. Okay? Again, once I meet you, you get 100% of that. But if you're going to belittle me because you're older than me, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to go and fight you about it. I'm not going to tell you, hey, listen, give me that respect that I deserve. I never just, no, I'm not going to waste that time. I have no business with you. You do not deserve my time. If possible, I start to distance myself from these people because they're not deserving. They're not deserving of my time, of my presence, of what I have to offer. Right? So it has nothing to do with accolades. It has nothing to do with how old you are. It has nothing to do with the position, guys. It all comes down to how do you treat yourself. And you have to demand the respect from yourself in order to demand respect from other people, right? And it's going to go nonverbal. It's going to go by the way you carry yourself. Do you sit up straight? Do you stand up straight? Do you walk with your chest higher? Do you walk like this? right? Walk proud, and you'll be treated with respect. I promise you that. So check yourself in the mirror, guys. If y'all enjoy this podcast, make sure that y'all share the podcast, guys. It's gonna help us out so much. Leave a like and a comment. And before I take off, I gotta do some self promo. I have to, guys. Check out the Patreon page. It's gonna be the first link in the description. There's tiers set up. That way it'll give you all some content control on what we're going to be talking about on the podcast. There's a $3 tier. Please help us out, guys. If it's not the $5 or $12 tier, at least the $3 tier. Go check it out. It'll help us out wonders. Okay, guys. There's, again, the $3, the $5, and the $12. I already have, I believe, 2 people already that are our Patreon. So I'm extremely excited for that, for, you know, interacting with y'all on there. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace.
On the track.